Giants fans, can you hear the roar echoing to the Meadowlands? It's Thursday night, and the New York Giants just pulled off the upset of the year, stomping the Philadelphia Eagles 34-17 in a primetime showdown at MetLife Stadium. That's right, folks. Big Blue, led by rookie quarterback sensation Jackson Dart in his first ever Thursday night start, sent their NFC East rivals packing and gave Giants Nation reason to believe again. With a 2-4 record now, the Giants are clawing their way back from a 0-4 hole, and Dart's dazzling performance, 195 yards passing, a touchdown, and a 20-yard scamper for a score, lit up the night. Add in rookie running back Cam Skattebo's career night with 3 touchdowns, and you got a recipe for hope in New York. But there was a heart-stopping moment when Dart took a nasty hit to the head, sparking a fiery outburst from Coach Brian Daboll. Can this young squad keep the momentum going? Let's dive into this electrifying Giants victory with all the passion and fire this franchise demands. Let's break down the headline-making action from MetLife. The Giants, desperate to turn their 2025 season around after a brutal 0-4 start, face the Eagles, a team that's owned them with 7 straight wins, including a 38-7 playoff rout in 2022. But rookie quarterback Jackson Dart, the 25th overall pick from Ole Miss, changed the narrative. In his third start, Dart was lights out, completing 17-25 passes for 195 yards and a touchdown, plus a 20-yard rushing score that had the crowd chanting his name. Rookie running back Cam Skattebo, stepping up with Tyrone Tracy Jr.'s sideline, erupted for a career-high 98 rushing yards and 3 touchdowns, 2 on the ground, 1 through the air. The Giants' 34 points were their highest output since Week 9 of 2022, and their defense, led by All-Pro Dexter Lawrence, stuffed Philly's attack, holding Jalen Hurts to under 200 passing yards and forcing 2 turnovers. The game wasn't without drama. In the third quarter, Dart took a brutal hit to the head, sending him to the medical tent for a concussion check. Coach Brian Daboll, caught in the heat of the moment, let his emotions fly, yelling at the team physician to hurry up the evaluation. "I want his ass out there," and asked how long it's going to take. Daboll admitted post-game, per Giants reporter Pat Leonard. He quickly apologized, saying, "If he's going to be all right, I'll call a timeout and go for son of a B asterisk, 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 asterisk." Dart cleared protocol and returned, showing the toughness Daboll later praised. These rookies, they have the right mindset. They're tough. The 50-year-old coach, whose 15-18-1 record since 2022 has been under scrutiny, credited Dart and Skattebo for bouncing back from a Week 5 loss to the Saints, where turnovers and missed assignments cost them. This win, the Giants' second in 3 games with Dart under center, signals a turning point. Let's dive deeper into this performance, because it's not just about the final score. It's about how these young guns are reshaping the Giants' identity. Dart, at just 22, showed poise beyond his years, completing 68% of his passes against a Philly defense that's top 10 in passer rating allowed, 82.5. His touchdown pass, a 15-yard laser to Wan'Dale Robinson in the second quarter, set the tone, and his 20-yard scamper in the first, where he juked 2 defenders, had MetLife erupting. For those new to the game, a touchdown is when a player crosses the goal line with the ball worth 6 points, and Dart's dual threat ability, passing and running, makes him a nightmare for defenses. Skattebo, a 4th-round pick from Arizona State, was a revelation, averaging 4.9 yards per carry and punching in scores from 3, 7, and 12 yards. His 98 yards were a career best, and his 215 scrimmage yards this season ranked second among rookie backs. For PFF, the Giants' defense was the unsung hero. Dexter Lawrence, the 340-pound nose tackle, dominated Philly's shaky interior line, notching 1.5 sacks and collapsing the pocket on Hurts, who managed just 889 passing yards through 5 games. Rookie linebacker Abdul Carter, used as a spy on third downs, limited Hurts' 21st down runs, forcing 2 incompletions. Corner Paulson Adebo shadowed A.J. Brown, holding him to 3 catches for 40 yards, while the Giants' 7th-ranked sack unit, 10 total, pressure Hurts into a fumble. The Eagles' predictable tendencies, 80% pass and shotgun, 85% run under center, were exposed as coordinator Shane Bowen stacked the box against Saquon Barkley, who managed just 60 yards on 15 carries, a far cry from his Giants days, 1,307 yards in 2018. With Malik Neighbors on IR and Darius Slayton out, Lil Jordan Humphrey stepped up, catching 4 passes for 62 yards, including a 25-yard grab to set up a Skitabo score. Now, let's talk tactics, because this win was a masterclass in preparation. Offensive coordinator Mike Kafka, who's drawn Mahomes' comparisons with Dart's communication, leaned on quick passes to Robinson, 15 catches, 150 yards this season, and play action to exploit Philly's aggressive linebackers. For the uninitiated, play action is when the QB fakes a handoff to open passing lanes. Dart used at perfection, completing 5 of 6 play action throws. Skitebo's runs in 11 personnel, 3 WRs, 1 T, 1 RB, stretched Philly's front, while kicker Jim Katamni, newly signed a 53-man roster, went 4 on extra points and nailed a 42-yard field goal. Defensively, Bowen's game plan, blitzing early, spying Hurts, and doubling Brown, neutralized Philly's 25 points per game attack, holding them to 17. The Giants' 38% third down defense shut down Philly's 45% conversion rate, and Lawrence's push against the tush-push stopped 2 short yardage tries. Now, let's put this in historical context, because Giants-Eagles is a rivalry steeped in blood, sweat, and Super Bowl dreams. The Giants lead the all-time series 90-88-2, but Philly's 7 straight wins had fans restless. This victory, the first over the Eagles since 2020's 27-17 upset, channels the spirit of Eli Manning's 2007 and 2011 Super Bowl runs, when underdog squads toppled dynasties with plays like David Tyree's helmet catch and Mario Manningham's sideline grab. The Giants' 2-4 record, with wins in weeks 4 and 6 under Dart, echoes 2019, when Daniel Jones debuted with a 336-yard, 4-score explosion. But that team finished 4-12, and the 2025 Giants, with a 15-35-1 record since 2022's 9-7-1 playoff run, need consistency. Statistically, they're 12.3 points per game, 31st. Got a boost of 34 here, while the defense's 12th ranked yards allowed, 312.7, and 7 interceptions, tied for 3rd. Held firm against Philly's 6.4 yards per pass attempt, 20th. Now let's hear from the voices that make Giants Nation tick. Imagine Tiki Barber, the franchise's all-time leading rusher, on his radio show. Dart's got that Eli clutch gene in Skitebo. He's running like I did in 05. This D's for real. Dex is a monster. Picture a fan in section 132, blue face paint smeared. Beating Philly? Best night since Super Bowl 46. Dart's our guy, and Saquon got stuffed. And from Dable, postgame, these kids, Jackson, Cam, they're fighters. We're building something special. On X, it's pandemonium. Dart's a star versus Philly's done. Giants are back. That's the heartbeat of New York, raw, unfiltered, and fiercely loyal. What does this mean for the season? At 2-4, the Giants are back in the NFC East hunt, with a winnable Week 7 against the Commanders, who they've split with the last 2 years. Playoff odds jump to 15% for models if they string together another win. Dart's 195-yard, 2-score night solidifies him as a future, especially with Neighbors out until Week 10. Skitebo's emergence, 215 scrimmage yards. Fills Tracy's void, and Humphrey's role could grow if Slayton's injury lingers. Defensively, Lawrence and Carter are cornerstone pieces, but the O-line's 12 sacks allowed need fixing. GM Joe Schoen might target a tackle in 2026 if losses pile up. Dable's seat cools with this win, but he's still 17-22-1 since 2022. A loss to Washington could reignite the heat.my prediction for Week 7. Dart throws for 225 yards, 2 TDs, and Skitebo adds 80 yards and a score. Lawrence gets another sack, and the Giants edge the Commanders 24-20, with McAtamney's 45-yarder sealing it. The over hits at 42.5 points. Book it! But the O-line falters. It's a 27-17 loss. Fun fact, the Giants' 1990 Super Bowl run featured a 13-10 win over Philly with LT's goal line stand. MetLife's Sweet Caroline sing-alongs, born in 2010, still rock the house. This win's Rocky vibes. Darts Balboa, Philly's a champ, and MetLife's the ring. On X, fans are electric. Skatabo's a beast versus Dable's gotta chill. Pure Giants passion. Giants Nation. Keep the fire burning for Sunday's 1 p.m. Eastern Time clash with Washington on Fox. Can Dart and Skatabo keep the magic alive? Hit X, drop your takes. Is this the Giants' turnaround? Wave those blue flags high, because Giants football never quits. Let's go Giants.